Well, I'm glad somebody's happy about it. Okay, so, welcome back everybody to The Tormented. As we speak, I just came off of editing the last episode, and in that episode, it took me about 10 hours of editing to go over 2 hours of gameplay and produce a 45-minute episode. Now, of course I accept that there's going to be a lot of editing for, any kind of video, right? It's pretty typical for you to get really high ratios of editing and other work to the actual output. But what kind of annoys me is the idea that I'm going to have to spend 5 hours of editing for every 1 hour of actual gameplay that I get to do. For me, this is a hobby, and I don't mind the editing, but I don't want to do 5 times as much of it as I do, actually playing the game. So, in addition to the fact that I think, there was probably some dead space in the last episode where, I tried to edit out as much as I could that was just completely dead, but you guys probably, want to get more just on the important stuff, Maybe you don't want every single thing to be documented. So, here's my game plan. I am going to only really focus on the grand bits. Whenever something new gets done, I'll let you know. Whenever I plan out a new thing, I'll let you know. Any significant events are going to come up, but I'm not going to bore you with every single little thing, which should also save me a bunch of time. So hopefully more entertainment for you, less work for me. That sounds like the perfect combination. With that in mind, let's talk about the first project. So doing the math on here, if I wanted to feed these guys using nothing but fungus, I would need a little over 20 tiles of fungal gravel producing nutrifungus in order to feed them all using simple meals. So that would equal out to 100. Luckily, I don't need to feed them using only fungus. In fact, the best thing for me to do is to feed them using half fungus and half animal meat from animals that I hunt, or, more ideally, if I can find enough of them, these insects, because insect meat is highly prized. Now, insects tend to fight back a lot more than most huntable animals do. For the most of it, it's just going to be hunted animals, hunted insects, and fungus. So with that in mind, I've made this little thing here that's going to be a 5 by 11 little farm plot. 55 would be just barely enough with perfect efficiency, but you never get perfect efficiency. So I'm also going to have some extra gravel over here, and this should just produce for any lapses. As well, of course, if anything goes wrong, I can always just hunt some wildlife and make simple meals out of them. There's certainly no shortage of huntables on the map. With all that in mind, I'm going to get to work, and I'll see you when I see you. Okay, Carver and Savant seem to have gotten into a fight. Not sure why. Carver called Savant a burglar. Interestingly, Savant and Carver do seem to be friends for the most part, so hopefully this doesn't end in horror here. I know that negative opinion spirals can be a major issue. Okay. Life Shaper, please, gods. Actually bleeding to death. Come on. Maybe you like Carver more or something, but you do actually need to do your job. Thank you. Oh, Boar went mad, huh? Well, let's see how well this goes. Well, that was fascinating. Ooh, pain shock, huh? Well, sounds about right. You can just stay there, buddy. Know that every ounce of pain you suffer now shall save you tons in the afterlife. Okay, looks like we need a lasher. And I've already forgotten what the lasher does. The moral guide becomes inactive. Okay, abilities, convert, cancel, reassure, conversion, preach. Alright. I think Carver is unfortunately our only social. 001, yeah, fuck. Savant is kind, so I guess that makes you the next best option. Wait, no, kind is awful. Kind is awful for the lasher. Alright, well, it looks like none of our other pawns, except for Carver, have any social skill, which is probably the most important thing for the moral guide to have. Now, we could go with Maker, because they've got 1. I mean, that makes sense. They're also a body purist, which I think at least indicates some level of zealotry. So, yeah, okay. Maker, congratulations. You're the new moral guide. Touching speech. You'll do great. So now that this is just about ready, the next project is going to be setting this thing up. And this is going to be our main rec room. Cargo pods, nutrient-based meal, pointless. Okay, and our fungal fields are ready to go here. So let's plant some fungus. Okay, now we can't have any light in here whatsoever. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? We got a bulk goods trader. Okay. I don't think there's anything actually I need from here, so I'm just going to sell off the pigskin. Call it a day. Alright, and we are now just taking out some bedrooms. I don't want to keep only one stone wall between us and the outside. I like having the thicker walls just in case. So I'm digging out a couple of lateral bedrooms here, and then I'm going to turn this area into a kitchen. Alright, so guys, we've now set up our recreation room and our little sterile room here. So there's three kinds of room that benefit from sterility. One is your hospital, obviously. Two is your kitchen. Three is research. So there's no reason not to combine them all into one room, which is what we've done here. Now you'll see the setup I've got here, and you might be a little bit curious about it. Essentially the way it works is this. All the meat goes here, all the fungus goes here. When a meal gets made, all the chef has to do is... Actually, we can probably... Alright, so let's just see this in action. Look at that. Just grabs it, cooks it, moves it right over to this zone here. It's so quick and it's so easy, much less hauling. In the instances where they have to do a bunch of bulk food creation, this saves so much time. Friend needing help, what do you want? His friend, interested in learning about other cultures, wants to host him in depths of pain for 16 days. He won't do any work. Let's see. We can ask for some goodwill, which I don't care that much about. But Glitter World medicine is really fucking useful. So let's grab that. So Trogako is here. Let's give him... Where should we put his bedroom? Let's make his bedroom here for right now. We'll give him something else to do later. Okay. Maker, why don't you go and try and convert Condenser? Failed to convert. Upset the intent, but a certainty fell from 92 to 83%. Okay. It'll be available in 3 days. It seems to share a cooldown with these things. Improve their rate of wound healing? Okay, interesting. So social really does matter for this. Good to know. Okay, so right now we've got a kind of sick production setup. So we've got the fungal farm over here, food storage over here, including our little butcher shop here. This also stores corpses. Then the food goes from here into here, where it's made into proper meals that go right back here. And I think that's just perfect for everybody, right? Nobody would have any issues with that. Alright, great. What's up next? Looks like it's... electricity. That'll be interesting. Area's been revealed, huh? Okay. More of this crap. Looks like this mountain isn't nearly as empty as we thought it was. War merchant, that's great. We don't... Ooh, raid! Hello! Okay. I'll prepare for a while and then attack. So we've got Ritter, who may, depending on where they wander off to, end up kind of taking care of themselves. Alright, looks like the war merchant doesn't have anything too interesting. I shouldn't say that. They do have some rhinos, and rhinos are very interesting, but we can't afford it. Go over here. Trigaco's gonna go over here. Now, of course, this is assuming that Ritter here manages to get past this big blockade of merchants. And since they're war merchants, that's unlikely. But let's see how he does. How she does. Sorry. Oh, okay. Good siege, everybody. Good siege. Man, it's kind of a shame. Oh, an artist. I could have used her. Oh well. She did drop this good quality revolver. We might want to go claim that, actually. This thing is still dormant, so it's not going to get any worse. Still. Alright, back to work. Okay, you know what? We don't have much food. Now, we could go hunt it normally, like some kind of fools. Or we could arm ourselves. After all, I'm feeling a little bit cheated, you know? We were supposed to get a nice raid. Get some paint on. Instead, these insects took the raider from us. Well, I think there's only one thing to do, isn't there? So, Life Shaper, Maker, and Trigago earn their keep. Come on. Jesus. Maybe this was the wrong choice. Oh. Well, the maze foxes are here, and there's 2 of them. So I'm thinking, let's actually do that instead. Alright. Parts of maze foxes are beginning their assault. Okay, come on. Come on. We can do it. We can do it. Alright. Alex is taking a hit. Alex is down. You are dead. Okay. Well, worse things. Where's the other one? Is that? Oh. Oh my god, and the other one went off and died here. Man, these fucking insects are doing more for my defense than my colonists. Alright, well, as useful as these insects have been, they're denying us good fights. And besides which... Ooh, okay. Oh, now you hit him. Fucking hell. Right, come on, attack! For Christ's sake. Alright, let's see how we're doing here. Come on. Maker. What are you doing here, Maker? And thank you. Alright. How we doing? Not doing fantastic. Come on, alright, Maker's down. Savant is fucking watching for targets when there's one right in front. Are you... Also explains that. Come on. What do I do to... What do I gotta do to make you attack people? Come on. Alright, let's see. How bad is Maker injured? Death in 5 hours. Oh, that's... plenty of time, maybe. I don't actually know. Okay. Alright. Well, you know what? That kind of worked almost. Alright, so let's do... So, just because I'm not super confident in your guys' ability to survive, we're gonna do a couple things here. Alright, so, Life Shaper, how likely are you to die, like, right fucking now? Death in 4 hours. Fantastic. Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You guys are all allowed to doctor. Life Shaper, tend to yourself. Carver, rescue. Huntress. Okay, if your pawns are in danger of bleeding to death before they get back to your base, you can set up a field hospital using sleeping spots and restricted areas here. They'll probably get an infection, but at least they won't bleed to death. It was a bad idea to come in here before I had armor. That's okay, though. So yeah, high quality really just improves how quickly they heal, and it also reduces the chance, I think, of infection. It's like quality 0%, that's really unfortunate, but you know what? It stops bleeding just the same. I think quality might actually have something to do with the chance of scarring as well. Right, well, you're dying in 5 hours, you're dying in 4 hours. Let's finish healing up you. You're still bleeding to death, unfortunately. Death in 3 hours. Death in 5. We can do this. We can do this. Maybe we can't do this. Alright, you know what we can do here with you, Huntress. Stockpile. Storage priority critical. Clear all. Medicine. Because medicine allows you to treat multiple wounds at the same time. So if you haul in time, we might be able to triage here. Oh, infection, no kidding. Okay. Come on. See, 7 hours, perfect. Okay. Infection, right foot. So worst case scenario, amputation. It's fine. Oh, perfect. All right. So you are no longer danger of death. Come on. Oh, Tofu's dead. That's unfortunate. Yeah, infection. I bet. Alright, no longer bleeding death, no longer bleeding to death. Right, let's get you. Let's get this infection healed up. Alright, oh yeah, 5%. Great. Well, no problem now. Alright. See? Look at that. And let's rescue Life Shaper. Okay, Trigako is wandering in psychosis. Perfect. Well, you know what? The important thing is, you know, I'm sure there's something important here. Life Shaper's gotten sick from an infection in her torso. That's particularly bad because if the worst case scenario hits, we can't amputate her torso. See, the nice thing is, masochist and mind-shattering pain means they have a plus 20 instead of a negative, you know, whatever it would be otherwise. Bad news is, they are all starving. So, let's hunt some animals there, Huntress. Oh, sorry, let's rescue Savant, actually. How are you doing here? Unity 12, infection is at 18%. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, well, this has just taught us not to do anything silly, right? Silly things can cost you. Okay, Huntress has successfully grabbed this. Carver, don't suppose you're at all good at cook? You literally can't cook. Huntress can, so two people are up right now. Okay. 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 You know what? That's fine. That's fine. Huntress? You are now chefing. And very good chance that she's going to get these people sick, but so long as they're not malnourished, that's fine. Right, folks, this infection is going to catch you. And this infection in your torso, which we cannot expend, is going to catch you. Shit. Shit. I don't think we're going to get out of this. Okay, well, I did something stupid, and we're now down at least our doctor. Okay, so we can cut off Savant's right foot and give them a peg leg. That's not ideal, but it's survivable. The real problem is we're about to lose Life Shaper. Life Shaper is our chef and our constructor. That is very problematic for us because I don't think we have anyone else who's a good... Do we have anyone else who can do cooking? Okay, Savant can cook and do construction. So actually, that's fine maybe. Fortunately, we don't have anyone else who can do medical, which as we are very much displaying here, is kind of necessary. There's Life Shaper. Life Shaper, please, please God, rest. Oh my God, these fucking people. Okay, well... Looks like that right foot is going to have to come off. Here's hoping you don't fuck up too much. Because they've got some pretty severe blood loss, which means it's entirely possible that if this fucks up, it could kill them. I'm sorry, man, I can't amputate your torso. Right foot is still up, come on. Ooh, we're going to need to... We're going to have to amputate this really quick. 97, fuck. Come on, come on. Well, he's alive. She's alive. Oh, I don't think she's gonna make it. Oh no. Fuck! Huh. Okay. So... Oh boy. Alright. Well... This is unfortunate. So we're gonna be down to 3 out of 5. Huh. Okay guys, I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty tempted to give up, but I'm not going to. You know why? Because I didn't spend 10 hours editing the last episode to give up now. Woof. Alright. Let's take stock. Let's take this opportunity to take stock. I didn't know cats could wander around in a psychotic state. We've lost Savant, and we are about to lose Life Shaper. Maker is alive, and is not going to die. But it's going to be a little while before he recovers. Let's go down the list here. So, Carver. So, she cares a lot about mining and social. And she's got a little bit of intellectual and animals, and that's it. She's iron-willed, masochist, and greedy, incapable of doing a bunch of stuff, mostly because she's a mining specialist, I think. Yeah, this is all disabled because of she's a stone terror. So let's actually... I think we're going to need to revoke her title. Well, we'll find out. Alright, Huntress has decent animal and plants. She's a good fighter. So that's pretty useful. So she can keep us fed. Unfortunately, neither she nor Carver are particularly proficient chefs. But that's fine, because we got Maker. And Maker is a very proficient and very happy chef. Also, a very good animal handler and a good crafter. And is okay as a melee specialist. So we're missing a couple of things. Okay, so we have no particularly good researchers, doctors, artists, or constructors. So here's what happened. I fucked up. That's what happened. I took this game too casually. As a result, it fucked me. I did something stupid and I paid for it. But that's how it goes. So here's the good news. Food, I wouldn't say we're okay on it right now. But we're going to be okay eventually. Maker is going to pull through. I think if they were going to get... if he was going to get infected, he would have done it by now. So, first thing we're going to do. We don't really need any carving, because... well, let's just say we've got enough bedrooms. So, social, assign role, remove current role. Yeah, Carver's just going to remove her current role. We're going to see what else she has, because I forgot. Nothing else, she can be a pretty good slasher, I think. Fantastic. Successful role change. Cool. So what can you do? So she can do construction. Thank the gods. Alright, so with that out of the way, we do have some... Then we're going to see what these bulk goods traders have. I don't think there's any help to be had here. That's okay. And there goes Life Shaper. Well, good news is... we get to try out this ritual. Here's a quest for us. Forced weather. It's from a low power test on our subsidiary attack weapons. Okay, 7.5 days of foggy rain. And then we can use it for more Glitterworld medicine, some Imperial Goodwill, or Hyperweave. Let's accept it for Hyperweave. It's pretty useful. There's nothing wrong with foggy weather. Oh, I didn't know we'd get the... If I'd known that we were going to get the reward right away, I would have accepted it, but that's fine. Or I would have accepted for the Glitterworld medicine. One submission for you. We'll see how well this goes. Good submission. Okay, let's bury you. Hey guys, so from this point of the video on, you're going to notice things start to get seriously laggy. I'm not sure what the issue is, but the rest of this video gets significantly worse, to the point where I've got like 2 frames per second when I'm lucky. And because I'm in commitment mode, I can't just record a new episode in its place. So, please enjoy, and I'll try and prevent this from happening again. Heartwarming. That's nice. Good funeral. And heartwarming funeral. Okay. So that was a total of plus 13. That's not bad at all. Oh, and plants are now dying because of... Oh, fuck's sake. Okay. Okay, great. What do we got? Tailor bench, thank you. Bills, Advil. Let's make some jackets. Clear. Let's just do plain leather for now. And let's make some pants and some shirts. How's your manipulation? Not great. Not great, but that's okay, maybe. I don't know. And let's have Huntress grab that revolver that 2 of our colonists died for. Hashtag worth. Oh, and Huntress, fantastic. Alright, so, with this fungus coming up, add bill, cook fine meal. It's gonna be fungus. This should give us just a little bit more happiness, I think. Alright, 8 fine meal plus 5, 8 cooked fungus plus 3, so a total of plus 8. Nice. Alright, things are starting to look up just a bit. So, this is a lesson. Alright, you can always come back. Sure, we lost 2 of our pawns, but life goes on. So we got this fucking grizzly bear here. Wondering whether I wanna fuck with it. Kind of. We need meat, and we need decent fur. Carver and Huntress, you're back on hunting duty. Grizzly bear, what's your movement speed? 4.6. Okay, so all I gotta do is reduce your movement speed by, like, anything at all. Good, good. There, that should do it. Okay, not too much of a problem, I think. Yeah, your movement is at like a quarter. We're probably fine. There it is. Next up, we're gonna hit this Mega Sloth. You'd better not be migrating off the map, I swear to the gods. Oh no, you're just going to this fucking... Movement is at 82%, so you are slightly slower than we are. That's exactly what I like to hear. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Alright, solid. Alright, there it is. Alright. Squirrels and Stanley. 33-year-old chef is calling. He says a pack of 2 man-hunting squirrels are hunting him. Begs for safety and offers to join you at the depths of pain. Yeah. Stanley, tell me about yourself. Can't shoot, but you can melee. You're tough, which is very useful. Chemical interest. Artistic, which is useful. Mining, construction, melee, artistic. Okay. Incapable of dumb labor or cleaning. Well, that's very unfortunate, but, you know. Well, you're really interested in art, and we can, in fact, use that. Got some man-hunting squirrels for the Imperials to deal with. Good job. Okay, Stanley. You're going to be chef. When you're not chefing, you're going to be arting. Okay, so... Again, we are slowly starting to stabilize. Stanley making these pieces of art is actually going to be a lot more useful than it might seem at first. Beautifying up the areas can improve everybody's moods, which is always useful. You can actually see everybody's in a pretty good mood, except, as always, for Carver, who is pissy because she lost her job, and also her friends died. Oh, and she doesn't have any pants. Why doesn't she have any pants? Oh, when I told Maker to make pants, instead of telling them to make it out of plain leather, I told them to make it out of patch leather, which we don't have. Easy enough fix. Well, Carver might not be the best researcher in the world, but she's certainly trying. Carver is not going to do any construction right now, because Carver has research to do. Stanley, you can smooth some stone. How about that? Would you like to smooth some stone? Well, too bad you're doing it anyway. Shuttle arrived. Strigako, please get the fuck out of my place. Alright, go away. Oh my god, Trigako's entire off scene was like 2 frames because the recording lag is so bad. This is actually pathetic. Hunter named Sin has arrived and wants to join the colony. She's willing to contribute, but will not leave voluntarily. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? No, you're not gonna tell us? Fucking... Okay, fine. Oh, or were you already... whatever. Let's see, what do we got? Gourmand and nudist. Okay, well... fine. Well, you can construct and you can craft. I suppose it could be worse. You're not much of a fighter, but... Oh, look, an actual doctor. Okay, with the number of non-Tormentus that we've got, it's definitely time that we switch this around. We're gonna make Carver our new moral guide, since she is actually skilled at social shit. I guess you're pissy now? Yep. Alright, let's carve out some additional bedrooms. We're kind of running low on that sort of thing. There for a while, then attack. Let's see, we got 2. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Alright, well, that was epic. Okay, let's try and convert someone over to Tormentism. What about Stan Lee? Why not Stanley? Oh, looks like Stanley converted to Tormentism when I wasn't looking. Well, good, then. Well, again, symbolic immolation. Today, we burn an effigy which is reminiscent of humanity, in hopes that one day we may cause such suffering to all. Remember, each individual that we so kill, and we inflict such pain upon, is one individual which we have saved. Let us save all. Unforgettable symbolic immolation. Everyone participating in the ritual gains +8 mood. Alright. Well, definitely a successful ritual. So, with that in mind, I'm going to call this a successful thing. See, and this is, guys, this is it. You can get your ass kicked, but if you stand back up again, you know, who knows? Maybe you'll be okay. I'm not sure how much editing I'm gonna have to do to get this one. Hopefully less than 10 fucking hours, but we'll see. So, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.